Good morning, everyone. I'm here in Mexico. This is our third day that we've been here. I want to show you guys the outside, the fence line of our home in Mexico. We are cleaning outside today. My brother-in-law, he wasn't able to do it. He's been in the hospital. So my husband is starting to clean the outside of our house because today is a very important day. So this is where we live. We have a little store here by our house. I want to let you guys know that this is not like America or any other place that you're living at. It is a very, how am I going to say it? It's a very small place. Here's where we come and buy some of our groceries. So I want to remind you guys that this, what you're going to see, it's not like America. It is a place that, especially we live out of town, so it's just a very humble place where here's the property line. Like I said, it is a very humble place where we live. We are planning on these are called San Juans, and we are planning on going and fixing the outside of our house. We're planning on painting those doors again. So I want to welcome you guys into the outside of our home. I'm going in right now. So as we go in, you're going to see the outside of our home. My husband, if you hear the noise, my husband is pumping water for the plants. So this is the outside of our home right now in Mexico. This is how it is. It's very humble, but it's a place that I really love to relax. Here they use those big. This here is a big tank. This here that you see, it's a big tank that the water comes from. The water comes from the city into these hoses, and it goes inside that tank, and that tank stores the water for us to wash. This is here, right here where you see. This is where we wash our dishes. This place right over here, we wash our dishes there. From the water that's in the tank, which is clean water. We put Clorox inside the water. If you see those two green bottles, my husband already put water in there. So it is a little bit different here in Mexico. This here is the outside of the house. I want to show you guys, these are new plants that they've planted. Over here, I want to show you, my husband is looking to make sure that all the hoses are watering the plants. They haven't had water for, I guess the pump from the city had burned out, so they hadn't had water for quite a while. So right now they just got water today. So my husband, and he had a little bit yesterday too. So my husband right now is doing watering the plants because probably we'll get another tank of water. I want to show you guys this here on the outside of our home. We have a lot of avocado trees. This is where we make our money with avocados. I don't know if you guys can see the little avocados. It's very interesting when it comes to the avocados because they start out with small ones and big ones. I'm going to show you here. So if you see, this one here is a small one that will grow more. This one here is a bigger one. But then there's even bigger ones that are almost ready right now to be picked. Here's another small avocado that is growing. So yeah, this is right here. This one here is ready to be picked already. These here too are ready. Let me see up here. They are ready to be picked already. So there's like different sizes. The other ones, I guess, the smaller ones will be ready for to be picked in, I believe, in October, sometime in October, I believe. So this is here, our you could say backyard. It's like three, they call it hectareas. So it's taras. That's what it's called, taras. It's pretty big. It's not like humongous big, but it's big. And then they also put in between. They put they put lemons. So these are lemons here, which the lemons are the same thing. Some of them you get from the flower, and then some of them are bigger than others. And if you put water, they grow big, and then they pick them and they sell them. So yeah, and as you see that there's some grass, that means before we came, they had like I think it was like a good week of rain, so the grass starts coming up, and once it's big enough, they come in with a some type like a weed eater, and they cut the grass. So this is here's the outside, the back, well, or the side to our home. We have those big doors, as you see. Let's come closer over here. This is my happy place. I really love coming over here. Right there, it is the side. We have two big doors, so this is the side of our house. So yeah, it's honestly, it's my happy place. If yeah, I think if my kids would love to come over here, I think this would be the place that I would retire at. But because my kids don't want to live here, of course, they're more modern and they want to live in the United States. I told them once they get married, I'm coming for at least 6 here and 6 there. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, it's nice. So I am going to do the other side of the house so you could see. And I just thought it would be a good idea so you guys could see. And we are going to be painting, as you see, the windows right here. They are starting to get rusted. So since we're coming for I think it's 6 weeks. So we are going to. This is the other side of the house right there, and this is the other side. It's got like little avocados that are starting to come up that they've planted, trees, those little trees right here. And then there's some that are already given after I think it's 2 or 3 years that they take to grow. And this one here is a brand new one right here. And it's already got a lot of avocados in it. So yeah, they've planted a lot of them. And we have some of them that are new. As you see right here, the side of the house, they have some, that's when the water comes down right here. The water comes down. It needs to be cleaned. We haven't, this is only our 3rd day right there. This is only our 3rd day that we came. So it's still a working process. We have to do some cleaning and stuff, but we'll get it done. Right here is our where we warm up our water. My husband does a little fire type of thing here because that's what they do right here. And then it warms up the water, but it's been pretty hot in the afternoons. And by the time we get home and we're so hot, we just take cold showers. But it's beautiful. It's just good. I mean, or in the morning, like right now, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. And I thought since I got up, thought I would record early morning. It's so peaceful here. I don't know if you can hear the music. People turn on music early in the morning when they get up. So it's I guess everybody takes turns. One does it, and then after they close it for a while, and somebody else ends up doing that, doing the lighting. I mean they do. For example, my neighbor will turn on the music, the other one will close it, and then the other one will open it, and that's how they take turns doing that, so they don't spend too much money on electric. But usually it's happy early in the morning. You get up by people. The people, they turn on their music, and that's it. You're ready to get up. But it's very nice. I love it over here. There's here over here. They sometimes put it together. I don't understand why they would do that, but they put like a small. This is supposed to be a small lemon tree. If you could see the little lemons on here. Within maybe a week or a week and a half of putting water, they will be big. And right now the price of lemon is very good. That's where we make our money for when we come over here, that we use the money for that. But it's nice if people from America came over here with, let's say with $20,000, $30,000, and they already have their house. They can make that a stretch out, and they can live very well over here if they budget. But everything is, no matter where you go, it's how you are able to save. You can make your money stretch if you budget well and stuff. Because if you bring 30 or 40,000 from America, that's quite a bit of money here. And then what you make every like right now, they're going to be picking the bigger avocados. They're going to be picking those, so they're going to be getting good money on that. But it's half, because my husband, since he is not here, he has to pay his brother half of the money for him to sell the avocados and pick them and put water. So my husband has to give him half. But if we were here, we would do our own work. So it would be a lot different. We would have the money, and it's twice a year for avocados, for lemons too, twice a year. And when they start out, the lemons coming, or when they don't have a whole lot of lemons, the lemons are very expensive. So yeah, this is how it is. You can see the little sprinklers here. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. The little sprinklers here. See, that's how they sprinkle. My husband does that right now because we don't have time. Today is a big day. It's the 3rd of May, and today is something very, very big. We start out by going to church, and so we go to church and we bless our crosses for the year, to bless your house. And after that, after the blessing of the crosses, there's going to be partying all day in the, it says Campo, which is out of, it's like out in the country, way out there. They have a church there, and then they're going to have bullfights and things like that out there. So like a rodeo type of thing. But yeah, that's what they do. So I just wanted to show you guys that this is our house here. If you see this up here, it's like a patio, but it's made out of cement. My mother-in-law gave us that when we built the house, which it was 50,000 pesos. 50,000 pesos over here. It is a lot of money, but it's made out of just cement. And this is our pickup here. This is the pickup that we bought. Like I said, we don't want to call out anything that, that you have money or anything. So we just bought which we don't have money, but coming from the United States, you got to act like you're humble, because if not, then, people start to get ideas. And so we are not here to show anybody that we are, that we have money, which we don't. But yet, you don't want to show, because some people, they like to show off and say, oh, I got all this money, this and that, when they come over here. But it's not good to do that. It's just good to be humble like everybody else is, and not call attention to nothing. So this is my house on the outside. I'm going to do a tour of my house inside, so you guys can see that over here early in the morning. It's about 7:15 right now. Very, very nice, and no noise, no nothing. Everybody's either out to work, doing their own business, and it's very over here in this part of Mexico, we are very, very, everybody's just really cool with each other, and there's no kinds of trouble over here, nothing whatsoever. These are all the hoses. If you see hoses everywhere, those are the hoses. Like I said, it's not like America where they have the irrigation. Over here, it's all done by hoses. That's why I say that over here they work a little bit harder for the money that they get, because everything is done by hand. Everything is moved side to side. We were able to put some sprinklers in to make it easier for my brother-in-law, but a lot of people cannot afford that. And like I said, by saving, in which some people too, they live day by day, but people like us that we're able to either bring a little bit of money from there, but we've always had money here, so my brother-in-law saves it. Sometimes we come every year. One time when we were working, now we're able to come more times because we're not working anymore. But at the time that we were working, we would come once a year, so we had a lump sum of money, and we put it into good use on the sprinkler system, which when my husband doesn't have time to do it by hand, because he does do it by hand too, but right now since he's working out there out of the fence, trying to clean out around the fence on the outside of the house, he's just, because the water's coming right now, water is coming inside the inside the tank. Water is coming right now inside the tank, so he needs to empty out the tank, because if it comes, it might come all day, and he needs to dump out that tank in order to let it fill up again, because about I would say 1 o'clock in the afternoon we won't be home. So right now we got to make this into good use and make our and just start early in the morning and irrigating, which the plants love all that, and that's where the plants just pop up. If you see, these here is what we use. These are the water bottles. We use these to fill up with water for the good drinking water. And if you see this hose over here is our clothesline. We don't have washing machine or dryer because we come only to visit. We don't come to live here. So if you see that white thing there, that's where I wash my dishes in, and I also soak my clothes to be able to wash them. So yeah, it is different than anywhere else that you would be living in, but this is a humble place, and this is a place that we love to come and relax and just get away from our everyday life and just come over here and relax. So I want to show you, I don't know if you could see them there, they left. If you could see these little birds, they're coming, but since I'm filming, they make these nests. There you go. If you could see these nests over here. Well, there they are. If you see these birds, only people that have good luck in their homes, that have peaceful homes, they make their nests at their houses. I really wanted my husband to knock down, if they didn't have eggs, knock down they shit everywhere. Sorry for the words, but that's what it is. They do shit everywhere. They make a mess. But my husband says that this is a very, it's very lucky because it's not every home that they do this in. It's only a few homes out of the neighborhood that they pick. They don't pick every house to be able to have their babies, and these are, I guess, very lucky birds. If you have them, it's because you have a lot of peace in your house. But honestly, I love the peace, and I love that they picked my house, but I honestly wish they would ship somewhere else, because every morning they make me clean. So you see those crosses, that's what we do. We buy the flowers, they make the cross, and they bless it, and this is where it brings you good luck for your plants, your fruits, your water. It's a blessing that they do for God to come into their home, and so they bless it. So we are going to be blessing it today. So we will see you, because I don't want to make this video very, very big, because you know me, I always make big videos. And I know you guys probably, some of you might like it, some of you might not. So I just don't want to make it really, really big. We will be doing some other videos. So I want to be able to thank all of you for coming into my home, and you're all welcome in my home, to coming into my home and looking at our home from Mexico, with a lot of sacrifice that we were able to build this house, because in 2000 we were not in a good place. We were working hard, always busy, trying to work as much as we can, me and my husband, with overtime, to be able to build this house here. This is a brick home on the outside. It looks, it's a very sturdy house. When years ago, when Mexico had a big earthquake, we were not hit by the earthquake. We can also build a house on top, because it's all cement. If you could see, it's all cement, and it holds another, probably if my kids lived here or whatever, we could build another house on top of this one. Everything is so sturdy. You see these beams, they call them beams, the cement beams, these right here, the cement beams. We have them all over our house, so our house is very sturdy. It did years ago in 2000. The houses weren't if you were to build a house like this today, it would be more than the 50,000. We also built this house for 45,000, but we also built the tank and the if you see where we washed our clothes and stuff, we also had to build that. That was another 5,000 on top of it. And then we also did our doors, and because a lot of people do not have the brick and what's it called, the fencing, brick fencing. This here took a lot of cement, a lot of bricks, and these doors are metal, really heavy. So that was another $10,000 on top of that. But if you're to build a house like this today, it would be a lot more than this. But I thank God that we were able to work hard and save and budget to be able to afford this house here. Where now that we're older, we can come over here and relax. And my husband always loved because he worked in dairies with cows and plants and things like that. My husband always loved the plant life, working out with, like in dairies and in fields and things like that. And we were never able to buy. He always wanted a house he really wanted was a house with 10 acres there in the United States, to be able to plant, to be able to have animals. But we, of course, could never have done that. It was very, very expensive for us, and we couldn't do that. But you know what? I thank God for every little bit of everything that I have. I thank Him for giving us the luck to be able to work hard, the strength to work hard, the luck, because a lot of people, if you are sick or if you don't have the luck, you are not able to work hard, because first it takes the work, then second the savings to be able to buy and do what you need to do. But without the strength from God, the blessing from Him, we wouldn't be able to do what we've done so far in our lives. We thank God for every little bit of things that we have, and for all the love that He showed us throughout all these years. So I'm going to leave it here. I want to thank all of you for being here with me, and we will show you more of Mexico. And we will see you next time. I will do a house tour of the inside of our home. So it's, like I said, keep in mind, everybody, that this is Mexico. It's not our beautiful United States or anywhere that you live that is different. This is a humble place. This is a place that a lot of people that are poor, people that are living day to day, making their 200 or 300 pesos a day, which, in order to buy food, because We have the first day that we came here from the United States. We stopped to eat. Four of us that we ate, all four of us. It was 600 pesos. So can you imagine 600 pesos for somebody that's making 200 pesos? It's not a lot. So there's my husband. He's talking to the neighbor, and he is doing a lot of the cleaning because we need cleaning on the outside of our home. Today is a special day, and my husband loves to do our house. When he's here, he's always moving, always cleaning, always doing something. So yeah, and that's what he loves. See, here's a taxi. People are already buying their foods and things, leaving. My husband, he loves to clean and do all his work for the outside. He likes to have everything clean, and some people, they have it nice and clean. Some people don't. This neighbor here was very nice. I think he's a cousin from my husband. He was nice enough to cut that tree, and because that tree bothered us because our pickup is pretty big, and bothered us. See, people are going to do their going on a motorcycle. Some people can't afford anything else. Go on motorcycles and they go buy the food. So yeah, that's my husband. He's doing this right now, and then I'm going, and he's picking the bigger things, and then we're going the bigger, all the big stuff that we need to pick up, and then I go in the back and I go and sweep everything. So yeah, that's exactly what we do here, and this is Mexico for you. But this is, like I said, a humble place. People, are able to, with their homes, these are like from their ancestors, passed down from people to people. Like when we came here, this was the land that my husband helped his dad work, and he gave him the land. But everything else my husband had to pay to build everything. So yeah, so a lot of people, it's like passed down from generation to generation. So they try to keep up with their places as the best that they can. But some houses, they don't look as good because of the fact that they are not able to eat, survive, provide for their family, plus work on their homes. And some people, they go to the United States and work and then come back. Then they are able to fix their homes and build homes over here. So we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.